Today we're going to look at how to access the recently released Iowa statewide assessment of student progress results in eduCLIMBER. Remember that to log into eduCLIMBER you will need our district number, which is 1252, and the easiest way to log in would be to sign in with Google using your urbandaleschools.com email account. Where you'll want to go is to click on to see all of your class at one time would be to click on the My Class tab at the top of your dashboard. Once you get to the My Class tab, you're going to build the data that you'd like to see using the different filters. The far left menu highlighted in blue should be the current school year, and these would be the students that are in your class now. If you'd like to see the students that were in your class last year, you would just need to use that drop-down menu to select 2018-19. The user should be yourself. For the course, you must select a specific course. For elementary teachers, this is all the same. So you may see multiple courses there. They should all be the exact same students, so it doesn't matter which one you select. The period you can leave blank, or you can select a specific period if you're teaching in the secondary level and would like to see results for just one of your periods at a time. On the right, highlighted in red, is another drop-down menu. Because ISASP was taken last year, you will need to use the little arrow to the side of that drop-down menu, or use that drop-down menu, and make sure that you select 2018-19 because the results have been put in that school year. Once you're finished with that, you can select Search, and then you will get a graph or a series of graphs that should look something like this. Again, the navigation bar at the top shows you all different kinds of things that you can view, different types of data. There's a key under each graph, and at the top of each graph it tells you what the assessment name and the source is. So on the left, you'll want to click Data Wall if you'd like to see the individual scores for every single student. Depending on how much you filtered information, you may have a really giant data wall. When you're back on the screen selecting different filters to view your data wall, you can narrow it down to certain assessments if you'd like, or leave it blank to select all assessments. You can also hide columns once your data wall has been created. And so at the top of the data wall, of course, the students' names are down the side, and at the top are the individual assessment names. So for example, in this view, I'm looking at results from 18-19 ISASP, and that's in this column right here. Because literacy is highlighted in my blue navigation bar up there, these results are only for literacy. Some of you may notice that on my map language usage, there's also a percentile. If you'd like to add detailed information about assessments like MAP into your data wall, all you need to do is go to the drop-down menu right next to a particular assessment. In this case, I'm looking at MAP language, and click on Add Assessment Details. When you do that, you're going to get some information here that you'll need to fill out. I created a configuration called percentile scores. That's something I just selected from the drop-down menu. And then again, you can select the assessment group, which in this case is MAP, and the drop-down menu for score detail has a whole bunch of information. The two that I selected here, actually these are the same, but are the MAP national percentile rank. When you select Continue, then you'll get a view that looks more like this with those assessment details on it. For ISASP, currently, the only information that's available is the student's scale score, which you see here on this data wall. For example, in this first student, their scale score is 421, and then the color refers to their level of proficiency. There are 3 levels of proficiency in MAP. Blue is advanced, green is proficient, red is not yet proficient. Percentile rankings for students in the state of Iowa have been determined, but those did not come in the data file. The reason for that is those percentile rankings are only based on the students who took the exam in the spring of 2019. And because only students in the state of Iowa took that exam, essentially what we're doing is comparing all of the students in the state to each other. So we do have the ability to look up a percentile ranking based on a particular scale score, but unfortunately we don't have the ability to import that information into eduCLIMBER or into PowerSchool because it didn't come in the data file that we received. If you'd like the document, the PDF document that shows the scale score, the scale scores and percentile rankings for all of the different grade levels, please just send me an email, carlislec@urbandaleschools.com, and I can send you a PDF document of that. Thanks, and as always, let us know if you have any questions about ISASP or eduCLIMBER.